submerged. In Omozu in Ogbaro local government area, they have started removing their belongings as the floodwaters keep increasing each passing day, just like other communities of Amiyi and Ogbakoba are becoming submerged. Atani, Ochuche, Oguibele, Oguaniocha, and Akili Ogidi have also been affected by flooding, forcing people to relocate to higher ground. Unity Primary School, Umuaba Anam, Anambra East Local Government Area, is one of the 27 internally displaced persons IDP camps established by the state government across the state. As of Sunday, the 3rd of November 2024, it was already housing over 1,000 people, mainly women and children, issues arising from having to leave the comfort of their ancestral homes, stressing that keeping the environment clean is key to survival. The Southeast Zonal Coordinator of World Health Organization, Dr. Chukwumanya Igwekwu, who joined the governor's wife on the visit, committed to sending a mobile clinic to the camp. According to him, the first thing is to safeguard people's health to ensure they do not return home with ailments that were not there before the evacuation to the camp.
What he has already promised to you, WHO will fulfill it, because we see that there is a great health need in this place. There is a great wash need, water and sanitation, because if there is no adequate water and sanitation, then people that came healthy to an IDP camp will end up being sick. So we want to avoid that situation.
Rivers to help mitigate the effects of the disaster. Ndu Opalese, Signature TV News. Signature TV News.
The broadcast industry is no doubt a challenging one that keeps practitioners busy almost round the clock. However, Signature TV has decided to set a day aside each month out of the busy schedule to celebrate those whose birthdays fall within the month. And what was exactly what happened on that is
so I'm happy that we have made that decision, that when we have this our small get-together, we must let the world know. And to say that in the past several months, we increasingly are becoming one family. People are showing more dedication, more commitment. And as the team leader, I'm excited and I'm happy. And I urge all of us to continue in that trajectory.
The head of news for Signature TV, Law Ibenyinwa, spoke globally about the 3 persons whose birthdays were being celebrated.
This is a very serious business. We're always busy from morning till night, but once in a while, I don't know when I was as last as this, apart from today, in the past few months. So I want to thank all of you. I want to congratulate you, the celebrants.
Then the usual cutting of birthday cake, birthday songs, and wishes for the 3 staff led by head of programs, Chris Madoka, who moderated the event.
2 eyes! We paused at the point.
As envisaged, the occasion provided both staff and management an ample opportunity to relax, wine and dine, and momentarily forget the busy work schedule. After all, as the saying goes, all works and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Once again, happy birthday to Collins, Quinsley, and Precious. Favor Nwachi for Signature TV News.
We're headed for a very short break. We'll be back after this, so stay with us. The Sokoto State House of Assembly has appealed for technical support from the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, to enhance its strategic budget planning. Its Speaker, Tukur Bala, made the request when he received the Deputy Representative of UNFPA Nigerian Kosen Kawa in Sokoto on Tuesday. Bala, represented by his deputy Kabiru Ibrahim, acknowledged the UNFPA's contributions, noting they have helped strengthen the Assembly's governance. The Speaker commended the UNFPA representatives for accepting the Assembly's invitation to visit the state. In his remarks, Kwao said that the visit aligns with the Assembly's goals of crafting a budget that benefits the entire population. He noted that the strategic focus areas identified by the UNFPA include health, education, and youth employment, aiming to contribute to the state's economic development. He added that the UNFPA has supported Sokoto since 1997, providing resources for health facilities, infrastructure, and capacity-building initiatives. Kwao also commended Governor Ahmed Aliyu's commitment to counterpart funding and dedication to the healthcare sector in the state. The World Health Organization has listed 17 bacteria, viruses, and parasites that regularly cause disease as top priorities for new vaccine development. WHO, in a study published on Tuesday, reconfirmed long-standing priorities for vaccine research and development, including for HIV, malaria, and tuberculosis, 3 diseases that collectively take nearly 2.5 million lives yearly. The study is the first global effort to systematically prioritize endemic pathogens based on their regional and global health impact. Attention is also given to pathogens such as Group A Streptococcus, which causes severe infections and contributes to 280,000 deaths from rheumatic heart disease, mainly in lower-income countries. Another new priority is Klebsiella pneumoniae, a bacteria that was associated with 790,000 deaths in 2019 and is responsible for 40% of neonatal deaths due to blood infection sepsis in low-income countries. The new study supports the goal of ensuring that everyone everywhere can benefit from vaccines that protect against serious diseases. WHO vaccine researcher Dr. Mateusz Hasso Agoprozuk said the study aims to shift the focus in vaccine development away from commercial returns towards regional and global health needs. He explained that in the past, vaccine R&D typically was influenced by profitability, which resulted to diseases that severely affect low-income regions receiving little attention. Still to come, FBI warns against 2 fake videos as it combats election disinformation. Sacked Israeli defense minister says the security of Israel remains his life's mission. Do stay with us for detail. Welcome back. You're watching Global News on Signature Television. Democrat Josh Stein won the North Carolina governor's race on Tuesday, defeating Republican Mark Robinson, whose candidacy imploded following a CNN report that he had called himself a black Nazi and made other offensive remarks on a pornographic website. Robinson, the Southern State's lieutenant governor, has denied the allegations and filed a defamation lawsuit against CNN. Robinson was endorsed by Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump, who previously praised him as Martin Luther King on steroids, but whose campaigns distanced himself after the scandal broke in September. Robinson advocated for bringing back slavery for some people and posted gratuitously sexual and lewd posts on the site. Robinson had a history of inflammatory comments even before the CNN report, including referring to homosexuality and transgenderism as filth and online posts that questions the Holocaust. He has defended the fifth comment and apologized for the wording of his anti-Semitic posts, saying the state's attorney general will be the first Jewish governor of North Carolina. He has said he will prioritize helping the western parts of the state recover after Hurricane Helene devastated the region in September, and has proposed investing more in public education. Like his Democratic predecessor, Roy Cooper, who was term-limited, Stein is likely to face a Republican-controlled legislature, limiting his ability to push through policies. And we've been following the U.S. elections in the last few days, and it's beginning to look like the odds are against the Democratic candidate, Kamala Harris. We have with us our diplomatic correspondent, Vin Martin Obiara-Ilo, on the line. Good to have you. Good morning.
Thank you, Charles. Good morning.
It's looking clearly that, can you give us an update on your perspective to what you're seeing as a developing story?
Well, it's not looking good at all for the Democrats. We all thought about a very long night and a very long couple of days to follow. But it looks like everything is collapsing in just one night. As we speak, that there are different projections. CNN says 187 electoral votes for Kamala Harris, 246 for Donald Trump. NBC says 191, and for Kamala Harris, and 247 for Trump. But the truth is that the almighty battleground states is all collapsing under the weight of Trump. Trump has been projected to win Pennsylvania. Trump